Christmas and all those good things.
I say Christmas. I don't say Happy Holidays. I'm like, you know what?
Well, I mean, that's it. Merry Christmas from us, because we both celebrate Christmas. Yes. And if you celebrate anything else, Happy Holidays to you.
Have you actually noticed? Like on...
You having a hard time focusing? Gotta stay frosty. I might have to go get frames like these and wear them around. Little big thick frames. Take pity on me, I'm just a nerd. My little carrot nose.
On those like Hallmark movies, they actually say Christmas now. Have you
Do
noticed
they?
that? Yep.
Well, that's it used to be Happy Holidays, Happy Xmas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. They're doing.
I've been noticing
they're going back
that
to Christmas.
shortly, but surely yes. But I like it like that. It feels more festive to me than holidays.
Well, there's nothing. That's what I never understood why there was a big problem with Christmas. Like I understand whatever you have to be respectful to other cultures and religions and celebrations.
But do we have to do that every single time different cultures come into the country? Like change everything?
Exactly. And my whole logic has always been like, but if I celebrate Christmas, then why can't I wish you a Merry Christmas? Just like if you celebrate Hanukkah, why can't you wish me a Happy Hanukkah? That's okay. I don't have to guess what you are.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress.
So on that note, sorry, you were gonna say it's a holiday. It's a
holiday episode because we're coming to you live on Christmas. And
this is our Christmas present to you.
That's right.
To our viewers.
And you know what? Fitting the perfect Christmas topic. Yes. Are we holiday gift official?
Yes. And this is episode
30,
baby.
30 and flirty. I have a special outfit for you guys.
Oh, birthday suit.
Oh god.
And this
you'll have to go to our OnlyFans, our premium subscription for the birthday suit episode. Oh god. I'm curious who would pay for that. I can name a few people who would pay for that. Yeah, so this episode today we figured we'd do the holiday special and talk about holiday gifts.
Yes, specifically. As we were talking this morning about, like, you brought it up this morning about doing cardio.
That's right. Well, we were doing cardio at the gym, and I was like, oh, we have to do a special episode because it's going to be released on Christmas. So what's a good Christmas topic? And, of course, Natalie and her genius was like, oh, my God, what about giving gifts? Specifically, in talking stages, what happens? Like, are you supposed to give a gift? Or are you not supposed to give a gift? What do you have to do? Mm-hmm. Here, let's pose for the thumbnail quickly. And then I can take these off. It'll make me sneeze. So, okay, my opening monologue.
Yes.
So you're in the talking stage. Not exclusive, not official, but there's hand-holding, light forehead kisses, and maybe some mild stalking of their Spotify activity. And then, boom! It's the holidays. Suddenly you're wondering, do I get them a gift? Are we there yet? Do I look crazy if I do, or petty if I don't? And what if you give them something thoughtful and they hit you back with silence? No card, no bow, not even a reindeer emoji. Let's get into it, because holiday love is cute until someone gets left on red under the mistletoe.
Yikes.
Okay, so our first question.
Yes.
Should you get someone a gift if you're just talking?
I think it depends on how long you've been talking. To what level and degree are you talking? Are you being like consistent? Like
so many factors.
And I'm not saying, oh, we just started talking 2 days ago. That's a little bit fucking weird.
Well, okay, I'll put it like this.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to them, let's assume there's some amount of mutual interest. Okay.
Yes.
It's not just like, oh, I've been texting this person back and forth.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It's not surface level.
Okay.
It's not feeling each other out. You guys have gone out on like a couple dates.
Yeah.
And casual dates. Like you've been out on the intro coffee date. You did a dinner date. Maybe you did like an activity date. Like it's very early in the stages where you're feeling each other out. Let's say that you haven't even committed to intimacy yet. In our circumstances, but there's a level of companionship.
Okay.
So you guys are comfortable with each other. You have good conversations. You talk on the phone pretty regularly, like every day. Okay. I mean, you guys are busy with life and everything because we're talking about mature relationships, of course. Yes. You talk, but you make a point of speaking most days.
Yeah.
For a good chunk of time, and you go out on dates and whatever. We'll assume there's not too many red flags.
Okay. Good. Yes.
Now there always is, but
yes.
So, Should you get them a gift? Should you not get them a gift?
Me personally, I would. That's just me personally.
I think it's so, like, I think it's just something, it's a personal choice.
Yeah.
But I would still say, like, if you're interacting with somebody on a higher level during the holiday season, why wouldn't you get something? Like, if I'm going to a client's house or I'm going to a meeting with a client, I'll get them a little holiday bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to get a random client, I guess I work with them in some capacity, so it makes sense. But if I'm going to get a client something because I'm seeing them during the holiday season, why wouldn't I get a little present, a Christmas present for somebody that I'm seeing and that I'm investing time into?
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty... See, it's funny because to me and you, we're both like, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if we started asking our wonderful audience
they'd be like,
I bet you they'd be like, I'm not wasting my time or money on that. I don't even know if I like you yet.
Yeah.
So...
But then, like I was saying to you earlier, it goes back to, this is part of, like, love language. Like, it kind of ties into a little bit of, like, what your love language is.
That's right. And also what you prioritize. And because maybe gifts aren't a big thing for you, but for them, it's a big thing.
Yes.
I'm just going to turn this off.
Yes.
Open my window with it.
It's getting hot.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh my God, toasty. One person, I was comfortable. Two people, whoo, hot. And then, like, I mean, even, like, I'm thinking, at what stage would I not get them a gift?
Yeah.
But even, like, if I'm showing any level of I'm going to say exclusivity, but we're talking, so it's not exclusive yet. But if I'm showing any level of more investment than just, like, a basic, let's see if we're even compatible, then I don't see why you wouldn't get them a little gift. It doesn't have to be crazy.
No.
But just like a nice little thing.
Like a thoughtful little
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Even if you got them something that wasn't thoughtful, even if you got them something functional, like, here's a nice bottle of wine, Merry Christmas, everything.
Yeah, like, I meant, like, thoughtful is it, like, you thought about them while you
were
sure,
out. Like, sure.
You know what I mean? Just while you were out kind of, like, perusing or just whatever, and you're just like, oh, you know what? I think this would be nice for blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. So, well, it's interesting because I'm just reading these little notes that I put. If it's been 2 weeks and you've exchanged 3 memes and one, what are you doing? YWD or WYD?
Yeah.
Probably don't get them again.
No.
But if there's a real connection, actual time span, maybe a toothbrush left behind, sitting on the corner of the sink, then a small gift is good.
Yeah.
And an important subtext here, because I realize this is what we're running around on. A gift doesn't mean I love you.
No.
It means I'm paying attention, and I think that's the basis
of
where people are like, I wouldn't want them to get a gift for them because they would get the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. A gift doesn't mean I love you. A gift means I'm paying attention and happy
I'm
holidays.
And
that's right.
Yeah.
And then obviously scope of gifts. Maybe don't get them a $300 bracelet. or like a heavy investment, because that might be like, whoa. But
like a $500 cologne.
That's right. No, don't do that. But don't do those things. But yeah, like a nice bottle of wine, or like a whatever. If you know that they need something or want something, like Grinch socks or something, like, you might as well get them for them. And like, I would also say that there has to be a certain level of investment.
Yeah.
Don't spend $1 million, or don't spend $500 or $300 even.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't just get them like a package of socks. You're probably not that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it if you do.
Right.
But I think there has to be a little bit more than an everyday item.
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Now here's a really interesting scenario.
Okay.
What if you give a gift and they don't give one back?
I've talked to you about this morning. I think it would kind of send off a little bit of alarm bells in my head, because I would think that as a guy, and you're talking to me and you're investing your time, that you would consider that. I get it. It's the holidays. People feel like they're trapped like this, and they're like, oh my God, now my list is getting longer because I have to buy blah, 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 blah. But it's not, again, we're going back to, it doesn't have to be like a $300, $500 like Tiffany bracelet, which I know is more than that, or anything like that. But you would think that that person would, like, if you're investing time and effort on somebody, you would show that just a little bit more on that special occasion.
You would think.
You would think that's what, yeah.
I mean,
I'm not setting an expectation. Like, I'm not being that type of bitch. It's being like, well, okay, you know what? I didn't get anything from you for Christmas. That's it. I'm block, delete. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. But it would just kind of make me feel a little bit of a weight, I think.
Well, that's it. I think it's like, it would be a gut punch. It'd be like, ooh, you didn't get me anything? But it's not the end of the world, because it like everything in the world, it all depends on context, right?
Yes.
Did they intentionally forget? Like, did they intentionally not get you a gift? Or did they forget? Or was time rushed? Or were they navigating the same dynamic as you and didn't know what to do and didn't want to send off a weird message?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I don't know. It's tricky because it really depends on all of this subtext. But even then, like, I know I've gotten people Christmas gifts, and they've sat there and went, like, not even relationship people. Like, we're talking like just people during the holidays. I'm like, hey, you know, I knew I was coming here, so I ran to the local bakery and got a cake, or like a treats, or, oh, I got a bottle of wine, or whatever. If I'm going to somebody's house, maybe I'll get them like a bouquet or a centerpiece or something nice, like something that people go, oh, wow.
Yeah. And
I've noticed, like, yeah. Context is that Natalie bought me this scarf for my birthday, so. Cashmere. But I've had people look me, like, you can tell as I hand them the gift, they go, oh my God, I didn't get him anything. And they do that heart drop.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay. Like, I'm not expecting a gift back. I'm getting you a gift because I wanted to get you a gift.
Yeah.
Not because I wanted a gift back.
Yeah.
But I can understand that if you're that kind of person and you give your energy, give your time, go and get them a present, and they don't have anything for you, or that even worse, it feels like they do a pity gift buy, because let's say like that, I would say that's arguably worse, but like, you go out with them near the holidays, you know that you're not going to see each other around the Christmas time or whatever, so you bring them a present, you give it to them, wow, so thank you so much, oh, I forgot, I didn't get you anything, and you're like, oh, it's okay, I wanted to get you a gift. And then the next time you see them, they go, I got you a little something.
Yeah. Or even just after the holidays, like
that's what I mean. Just after the holidays, they're like, oh, I got you a little gift, ha ha ha, you know, Santa left under the tree, and you're just like, okay. And the worst is when it's like something horrible, just like something like dumb, like I got you a little like action figure. Not that that's dumb, but just like something where you go, oh, okay, like, oh, well, I know you really liked. Oh, here, 2 seconds. It's well, what was I saying? Action, yeah. It's just something that it's like, oh, I know you like the Batman movie. You really like the new Batman movie, so I got you a little Batman action figure. You're like, just because I like the Batman movie doesn't mean I want a Batman action figure. But sure, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't hate on people for trying, but it's one of those things where you're like, okay, sure, I guess. And then you're like, okay, there's not that much effort being put in. And I think that's more what's revealed by it, is when you're the one putting in effort. And you don't see that same reciprocated effort, that's where you start to go, okay.
So after that might change the dynamic of your talking stage then.
100%, because it shows where they're at. And I mean, it's not to say that giving gifts doesn't mean that they don't value you or care about you or are invested in you, but because they weren't thinking of you in that concept, it feels like they aren't as invested. I think that's the key here, is that it starts to feel like a certain dynamic, and even if they don't intend on it being that dynamic, it's these little things where it's like, even my biggest thing too, as I tell people, like, I don't need a present. I'm happy with you to just write me a card. Because it's not about, like, I don't care about the gift. I care about the thoughtfulness of I just made a point of doing something for you. Like, I was saying, one of my buddies was like, oh, I didn't get you a gift because, you know, like, money's tight or whatever. I was like, you don't have to get me a gift. Even if you fucking wrote chicken scratch on a napkin and said, here you go, that's what matters. Because it's not about it's not about giving a gift. It's about giving your time or putting effort into something to be like, happy birthday or Merry Christmas or whatever. Something.
Okay, note to self, for your birthday next year, I'm gonna get one of my cats to freaking get their paws.
And I'd be like, oh my God, is this avant-garde art? And then I'll get it framed in like a shadow box. I'll get it appraised and then get a nice tax write-off. Yeah. So, and essentially the note I have here is just be careful, because if someone's constantly not matching your energy,
Yeah.
then it's not about the gifts anymore. It's about the dynamic.
It's more in depth than that for sure.
Okay, interesting. Next, so what's a safe gift for the talking stage?
A safe gift?
A safe gift.
Yeah, I think like a bottle of wine, like that type of stuff is fine.
Yep.
I'm more like the type of person like going back to the whole Batman figurine. If that person is really like a diehard fan of something, I would buy something relatable to that. And I'm not spending a lot of money, but it's relatable to whatever they're like. That's usually my go-to.
Something valuable,
yeah,
but not intimate.
Yeah.
To a point, because making somebody like, if you did a little playlist for them.
Yeah.
Not that we're doing playlists anymore, but maybe you do playlists now. If you're doing like a little playlist and a candle or something, like
that's a little intimate.
But okay, if you're fucking having sex
and
shit,
yes.
Who cares? Yeah.
Yes.
No, but it's like there's a certain level that you can get away with.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, like being like, here's a bracelet with my initial on it, so everybody knows you're mine. That's probably not something you want to do. But like a book or like, you know, a food, or I love giving like massage gift cards.
Oh, nice.
Right? Like you have a little spa gift card and it's like, oh my God, go treat yourself. Go have a massage. And they're like, oh my God, I love a massage. It's like that, bottles of water. Like things that are valuable and show that I like things that show you took a little bit more time than just like, I don't know. Than just like buying something random.
Yeah. I mean, like when I'm talking like a bottle of wine, it's like from a brand or something that they actually like, you know what I mean?
That's right. Like you tried to cater it to them.
Yeah.
Like something that shows you put effort in. You didn't just go to Loblaws and grab like the fucking Pinot Grigio, the no-name Pinot Grigio, or the fucking J. Lore, because you're like, oh, everywhere. I don't know, Australia Lore. Yeah. You went like, oh, you know, I know you love meat and this stuff, so I got you a wine from Spain. Yeah. It's El Toro or whatever. Yeah. I don't fucking know. Like you just effort.
Yeah, like one person that I was talking to for a while, I made like a care package.
Oh, that's nice.
And I put like a bunch of different things that he liked, like the Tim Hortons hot chocolate, and then chocolate covered almonds, and like other types of chocolate that he liked, like stuff like that. But I put a bunch of things into this little bin that he liked that I had, and he was like, where did you get that? I was like, I think I got it from like another present. It's like one of those bins that people put stuff in, like chips and all this stuff, right? And so I used it one time for one of his events when I went over to his place, and he was like, oh, that's really nice, I really like that. So I thought, you know what, he really liked it. So it's like I used that as the base and then just kind of filled it with a bunch of different things and then wrapped it up, and then
that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you turn a bunch of small things into a big
thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And it just shows that you're listening and paying attention to his likes and dislikes. And it's a nice thing to do. I think what you're trying to ultimately say is that I value you. I value you enough to listen to you. And so I got you the book that you were looking for. Or I got you, you know, you were always stressed with work, so I got you massage. Or, whatever. I got you treats you liked, or I got you this. Just something that says, like this gift is a little bit more intimate on our level of knowing each other than everything else.
Yeah. But it was bad though, because like the gifts that they gave me, I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
What did they give you?
So one time, I mean, it was nice. I thought it was nice. He bought me a pair of like, I think they were, were they Converse? No, Champion shoes. I think I wore them once to the gym. But they're like the ones that, you know, when you go to Payless. Okay, again. Already
the context.
Not bad.
She's not knocking it.
I'm not knocking it, but it was the thought that counted. But I was like, thanks, right?
So wait, it's the ones you get at Payless?
Yeah, like remember how you would go to Payless and you would get those different types of brand names of shoes? I swear it was like something like that, or they went to like a flea market or.
Yes.
Okay, so that was one time. Then another time, it was just one off. It wasn't like anything special, but he was like, "Oh, here, I got you a little something." I was like, "What is it?" Fucking guy got me socks, which is fine, but not just regular socks. They were Playboy socks.
Some people are really bad gift givers.
With the ears, and it literally says Playboy on it, not just the emblem. It had said Playboy on it, and I was just like, "Oh, thanks." things, and there were different colors like hot pink, blue, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna wear this shit? This is just like,
it's just strange. Like, I mean, I have some wicked swim trunks from Playboy.
yeah.
They're like this beautiful like fuchsia purple.
Okay,
and they
yeah.
have the little white Playboy bunny symbol, and they're
Yeah.
cool, and they
Yeah.
you know, nice, look good and
Yeah.
everything. So don't hit on Playboy
No,
clothing.
I'm not. No.
But it's a weird thing to get the girl that you're seeing.
Yeah, I was
Is-
like,
and I don't know. Maybe like I might get shoes if they're obsessed with shoes and you know that they really want that. But even then, I don't know if I would get sneakers. Like I'd probably buy, like I've bought heels and boots and that kind of thing.
But I feel like shoes is a little bit more intimate unless you absolutely know that they're like, I want these Nike, you know, blah blah blah, like the specific brand, like the specific type of shoe, like the name of the shoe. Unless they want that, you don't go to a friggin' Nike store and just grab a shoe that you think that they're gonna like, because it's not.
The
it
thought.
might not, yeah.
It's all about the thought.
Right? It might not be the style that they want. It might not fit them properly. Like, there's
Yeah.
so many different factors. That's why I find shoes is a little bit more personable. At least if you're gonna go and buy them shoes, at least let them be there with you to go get the shoes so they can try it on.
do like some weird, or do like some trick where you go and you try on a bunch of shoes and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I really like these ones. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, they look good on you, whatever. And then you leave and then you buy them later.
Yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah. But you
Or
wouldn't.
that's right. Or you buy based on their taste and give them the gift for sheet.
Yeah, exactly. But I was just like, okay, well, thanks. And then another year, he got me this. I don't know how to explain. It's like one of those big boxes that has like different slots, but to charge different things in.
Okay.
But it doesn't have.
All right. If you guys saw my face was.
But it doesn't have like, it doesn't have the cords. It just has the slots. So you put the cord through the slot.
It's like
and
an
then-
organizer.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. This is a perfect segue into the point I want to make. Okay.
Oh, there was.
I mean, he obviously just has an issue with the way that he gives gifts. Come on, like, if you're gonna spend $50 on an organizer, just give me the $50 in cash. You know what I mean?
But see, I kind of have an idea of where they shop for these things, and I was like, yeah, you're not expecting a lot.
But this is the thing. It's like that's my exact point. Don't buy me something useless. I would rather you make me like a little arts and crafts card and tell me how much you love me and all the sweet nothings in it. Like, I would rather you put effort in that way than to try and pretend that you're buying me something useful when it's just like what happened to work out at the thrift store or whatever. And that's not to say anything about, and I'm not saying anything about money situations. If you don't got money, that's okay.
But there's other ways to be
But
creative about it.
if you don't have money,
Yeah.
put effort.
Yeah.
If you, like, fucking, I don't know, draw on a piece of paper, make me a Christmas card.
Yeah, something.
Just
yeah.
something. Just
Yeah.
something. Or just fucking, like, tell me how much you care about me, or fucking whatever. Like, I don't need a gift. I don't even need anything. Just give me a little bit of love.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all the gift is. It's just like here's a little bit of love, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, what I wanted to translate into, throughout my years in school, specifically high school. So in high school, I was part of a drama program. I don't know if you know this. I was part of a drama program. I was in an art school. And year after year, we would do Secret Santa. And every year, Secret Santa would be the most disappointing thing ever, because you would have people who go out of their way.
Yes.
You have the 50% of people who go out of their way
Yes.
to ask their friends and to figure it out and to ask questions to get them something where they open it and go, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the people where you open it and you go, wow. You just go to the fucking you just go to the dollar store and do this. And you're like, okay, that's my $15 max. Like, and so what was crazy to me is one year, so I was disappointed with Secret Santa because I would get stupid shit.
Okay.
Like, I remember one year it was like, oh, I opened it and it was like hockey stickers. Hockey stickers in a Kit Kat bar. And I remember being like, oh, thanks. And then you guess who did it. And they're like, oh, I got it. And I was like, oh, thanks. Oh, well, I knew you liked hockey, so I figured you'd love those hockey stickers. Okay.
This episode's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then, so anyways, the last year, the grade 12 year of doing it, I get this wicked package.
Okay.
It's got like these two coffee mugs, and one of them's like alien, like a funny alien mug, and the other one's about like makeup and breakup sex. And so it's two funny coffee mugs. I had like, they got me like Doritos, and they got me special coffee beans, and all this shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, like who loaded this? And so I'm thinking, oh, it's one of the buddies, right? So I'm like, you, oh no, not you, not you. And the fucking girl who I thought hated me, absolutely hated me to death, good looking girl, by the way.
Yeah.
She had done it. So she goes, oh, I did it. I went, you did it? And she's like, yeah. I was like, how the fuck did you know this? And she's like, well, Nason, like, we're in this, I've known you for 4 years. I listen.
Just paying attention.
Oh, hey, in another world, maybe we would have worked out. Who knows?
Right?
But I was so stunned.
Yeah, it's interesting because you don't know who's really paying attention and who isn't.
Well, that's right. And I mean, when you find out your buddies got you and they gave you a shit present, or like a friend or somebody who you thought knew you better, but then you get somebody who you didn't really interact with, they were in the other group of the class or whatever, the other social circle, and it turns out that they actually got you a better gift and they made a point of putting more effort into it. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So that's my little funny story.
Oh, we had that at work too one time. A couple of times. Like we had Secret Santa. So, you obviously, you know how the Secret Santa works. So then we all went into the conference room and we all exchanged like our presents. So we were opening up our presents, whatever. And then one person was an author. Right? Like a book author. Not even like a regular book. It was more like financial shit or something like that.
Not even a regular book.
Yeah, like not even like, whatever. They basically gifted a copy of their book. And it's just like, so the person that got it was just like their face is like in front of everybody. And so the next year we said no books, like no books.
Oh, I guess a subtle.
Yeah. Like, can't. No.
That's so... Yeah, it's hard. I mean, if you're... Well, it's like there's very fine lines, right?
For sure.
If you're a author, artist, whatever, or like if you make stuff, something, there's nothing wrong with making it for people. Like if you do pottery, like one of the best presents I've ever gotten from somebody, well, I wouldn't say one of the best, but I was gifted a set of espresso cups that she had made herself, which was like, holy shit. I pull them out. I'm like, oh, these are awesome. Where'd you get these? Oh, I made them. Holy, you made these? That's fucking awesome. Because now it's effort times 10.
Yeah.
Because you made me 6.
Yeah.
Crazy. But it's exactly that. It's like, just because you're an author who wrote a book doesn't mean you should gift your book.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but it's just like the topic is not...
Well, that's it. Like, I just wouldn't... I don't know. That's one of those things where I just wouldn't do it.
Well, they were socially, not all very social like that. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I would do that. It's funny. I've had the same thing happen to me. I was talking to this writer and I'm not going to specify too much because I think they'd watch this, but, and now they know who they are, but they gifted me a book, one of their books, because I was talking about a couple books that they were writing, and it was the book of the topic of the story that I wanted nothing to do with, because it was like, not my cup of tea at all. It was like just everything that I couldn't as a producer represent was this book.
Oh boy. And so they gifted you that.
They gifted me that book because it's a bestseller and I really like it. And I was like, and whatever. I mean, you put on a smiley face and you say, oh, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. And they're like, oh yeah, no problem. Thank you. And and then you go home and you throw it on your bookshelf and forget about it. I'll read it eventually. No, you won't.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just reading the notes.
No.
I said all the same thing.
Yeah.
All the same things we talked about. Yeah, I like this little point. Avoid anything that says I'm naming our kids.
Yeah, no.
No lavish tech, no jewelry with initials, no custom star maps. I mean, I've done the lavish tech gifts before. Like, I bought a girl a
yeah?
phone. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Your face like, yeah?
Well, it was one of those things where it was like, it was convenient and it wasn't even, like, she had such a previous gen phone.
Oh,
And so the
okay.
one, like, I didn't splurge, like, I didn't spend a crazy amount on her, but it was one of those things where I was like, I know that the thing that will really help you is something that I have access to.
Okay.
At a decent level. So it was less of like a happy, like Merry Christmas and more of like a Merry Christmas and I'm helping you out kind of
Gotcha.
thing.
Okay.
And she was very appreciative of that.
Yeah. I would hope so.
But it's funny too because if you, like, I've given gifts to friends that have freaked them out because it's so thoughtful.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how people react when you're actually when you actually hit the note. They're like, "Oh, you listen and you listen well." Oh, God.
Yeah. That's what I said earlier, right?
Okay. Is it weird to ask if you're doing gifts?
I don't think so, especially if you're on that level.
Oh, I think that's a great thing to do.
I think it's good to know, so at least it kind of tells you a little bit about where things are going as well.
Right. Well, I mean, there's two parts to this, right? I think one part, I think it's very much, it should just be up to two people.
Yeah, 100%.
Because just because you say, oh, I'm not getting you a gift, doesn't mean I don't want to get you a gift.
Yes.
Now, that being said, if I go, hey, are we doing gifts this year? They're like, God, no, I hate gifts. And I'm like, ooh, maybe I won't get a gift.
Yeah.
And also, boom, red flag, maybe I don't want to interact with this person anymore. You don't like gifts?
Yeah.
What kind of trauma's going on under the surface there? You okay?
No. Clearly they're not okay.
Well, that's my thing. If somebody comes up to me and like I will kill the outliers first. Of any semblance of friendship or relation, somebody comes up to me and goes, "Hey, do you want to do like Christmas exchange, like a gift exchange this year?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah." What's our budget?
Yeah.
What are we working with?
Yeah.
Now, if they're like less of a friend, it'll be like more casual or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, there are certain people would be weird where it's like, you want to do a gift exchange? I'm like, I don't even fucking know you, but okay. But I think people are pretty socially smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to be like, hey, are we doing gifts? Is kind of insinuating we should do gifts.
Yeah, I think so.
With a partner, and to have them turn back around and go, yeah, absolutely not. I'd be like, get away from me.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
And so that's where it's like, it's a double-edged sword, because I think that if you're talking in any capacity,
Yes.
you should just, and from my opinion, and I know you'd agree with me, you should just do the gift. Just do the gift, and if they get you a gift, amazing. If they don't, well, you got to reevaluate your priorities.
Yes. I agree.
What else did I write here? Nah, I agree. Yeah. That combo can save a lot of overthinking and a potential emotional spiral in a winner's parking lot. Can a gift accelerate or ruin a connection?
Oh yeah, it can. Depends on the type of gift. Like,
I think it could do both.
it can do both. What if you get a gift that you thought was thoughtful, but they absolutely thought it was like a jab to like who they are?
I have a really interesting scenario.
Like, as an example, I told you how Lincoln came home from school and the teacher all gifted them something, right? And I was like,
can we say it?
Yeah, we can say it, yeah.
Okay,
So
her son came home from school.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah. And he came home from school and he's like, Mom, look what I got. He pulls this Ziploc bag of stuff on and puts it on the table. I'm like, what is all that? And he's like taking it out. He's
It's a
like,
Christmas gift.
it was toothbrush, and I think there was toothpaste and deodorant. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, did you just get this on your own? He's like, no, the whole class got it. And I'm like, So Mike was like saying, he's like, sounds like the teacher is basically saying you guys will stay.
That's a wild present.
But
You got to be, I don't know.
But at that age, and I've been told and heard that kids in that age, not age, but that grade level, like primary grade, just before they're hitting like the last grade of like elementary school, yeah, their hygiene is not that great. So they're very, not very hygienic as they should be.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, I get it. When you're at that age, like that's the puberty point where you're going from like you can run around and sweat and all this and you don't smell bad.
Yeah, you don't think you smell bad, but yeah, you're like
now you smell. That's right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain gifts like that you have to be so careful about giving.
100%.
One and I do agree with you. It can definitely intensify.
Yes.
Or break. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think of a man? Okay, a man gifting a woman, and yes, there's obviously cases where women do the opposite.
Yes.
But most likely it's men. Men gifting lingerie.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it.
I don't take any offense to it.
But there is a certain point to it.
But there's a certain level and a certain point to it. Yes.
And I feel like there should have been a discussion before.
I agree.
Because I think if you open a present and then see lingerie, you're kind of like...
Yeah.
Now, if there's been conversations about it and some back and forth, okay, fine.
That's fine, yeah.
But I feel like for it to come left field, unless there's a reason for it, might be interesting. Yeah. You got to be really there's certain presents you got to be really careful about. Like, if you're giving any hygiene items.
Yeah. Like, are you talking boxers, like briefs, like that type of thing? Like, as
sure. We can generalize it. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. It depends on the person too. Because, like, if somebody gifted me like boxers and stuff, I'd be like sick.
Okay.
Fantastic. Now you got to know what I'm into, because every man has different things. Some men like the tighty whities, some men like the boxers, some men like the briefs. Who knows? Everybody's got the different strokes for different folks. So you better make sure you know how they roll.
Some people want those babies to breathe.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You gotta know what your target demographic is. And then, but same way on the other side, you gotta make sure you know what underwear the person wears. Last thing you want to do is buy a thong girl fucking granny panties, and vice versa. It's the same thing. Girl be like, "What the fuck? I'm not a." But then other girls are like, "Who the fuck do you think I am?" Right? I learned all about women's undergarments a long time ago. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I think you're absolutely right. Like, I think there are definitely like those types of gifts that are like
maybe don't do it. Just maybe don't do it.
Yeah, or just be very cautious. Maybe ask if you're going to the store. Maybe ask the woman, "Do you think that this is appropriate?" Like, use your voice and ask.
That's right. Right. That's right. Maybe get approval first.
Just don't go randomly pick up.
That's right. That's right.
Just because it says Victoria's Secret or Pink or whatever on it, that you think that that's going to be some sexy gift that a woman's going to
yeah. And it's hard to, like, I don't know. There's certain things that I just wouldn't gift people. It's kind of like that no-go zone.
Yeah.
And even like so recently I gave Natalie a toothbrush. Not to say anything about Natalie, but just because there's a wonderful brand of toothbrushes that I've discovered, and in terms of oral hygiene, fantastic. And so I bought some more for me and whoever else wanted them, and I bought an extra one for Natalie. So I gave it to her. I wouldn't give a toothbrush to somebody in a Christmas gift. Because even if I talk to them about it, I might send off flares.
That's like, you need to do something about that.
Yeah, right. And you know what? Imagine that you're going through and you're like, wow, this thing, and a tongue scraper.
It's like how I went out on the weekend with my girlfriend, and this guy started talking to her, and she's just like, she turns to me, she starts talking to me, she's like, "Ew," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "That guy's smells like shit." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Why are you coming up close to me and talking to, like, your breath smells, buddy?" Like, and I'm like, yo, people need to do, like, smell checks on different parts of their body.
Yeah. Oh, God. There's, I'm just thinking back.
At least, if anything, have, like, a mint or gum in your pocket, something.
No, but there was one guy I worked with many years ago who just, like, didn't brush it. I don't know what happened, but, like, no matter how much gum or a mint or anything you gave him, he had this, like, perpetual smell.
Oh.
Because the thing is, you can brush your teeth.
Yeah.
But if you aren't getting the back, and you're not cleaning your tongue, and rinsing and mouthwash and everything, then your breath is gonna fucking be rancid.
Yeah.
Because everything is gonna be stuck in the back here, and so this guy, he had the front of his teeth here was all fine, but it was the shit smell, the rotting food smell. Like, oh, it was so bad, and no amount of gum or anything fixed it. And like when you talk to him, you'd be like,
oh no,
you had to be like, what do you think of my new outfit?
Really?
Oh, it was really bad.
Oh shit!
Really, like it was like a pungent, like.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like you could see the heat and the breath, and you were like, and you could feel it hitting you and go, oh. Oh yeah, there was one girlfriend I had who, she had a friend, just a friend, and he would like when he would speak, I'd be like, I'd have to turn away and be like, oh my god, and then afterwards I'd say to my girlfriend, be like, how the fuck do you speak to him? He's rancid. He smells so bad. Oh well, you know, whatever. Blah 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 blah. We're in the same lab or class or whatever. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. You gotta smell good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, our new partnership with this perfume. Let me go to the next question.
Yes.
Unless I have any follow-up points here. Think signal. Yeah, you're not proposing. You're appreciating. You don't want to scare people with too much commitment too early on. But it all says, for deepening, it all says I'm paying attention. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Essentially, yes.
Now, the last question.
Yes.
What if they gave you a gift and you didn't get them one? One would never happen. I know, especially with Natalie, it would never happen.
That would never happen.
That's just like, it's not even, it doesn't even enter her mind.
He knows me all too well.
That's
and
right.
even when they're not expecting it, like even if it's not the holidays, I tried.
One of her languages is gift giving.
I have said this before in one of our podcasts that I tried with one person to give a gift, and it wasn't.
I don't even like surprises.
Yeah, it wasn't like one of those ones that was like, oh hey, by the way, I'm getting, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't one of those things I was warming up to like letting them know like in advance. But as we were speaking, I was like, I had piped up and said, you know, I just got you a little something small, and they were like, oh, what is it? Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, you know, just a little something. It's nothing big, but it's just a little something I thought of you. Okay, no problem. But they were like, I don't like, yeah, just like how Nathan said, I don't like gifts. I said,
I don't like gifts. I don't like surprises.
Right? So on the phone, I was like, what? Yeah, I don't like surprises. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, people always like surprises. Yeah, no, that's not for me. I'm like, okay, so I hesitated. I told you I hesitated on even this. I hesitated on, and that was like a big red flag for me because I'm, you know, like Nason just said, I'm very big on that type of thing, right? So then I gave it to him. He's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, well, because I sent him a picture, and he's like, oh, this is like the present, and he's like, well, that's nice. He's like, yeah, but I said, well, I just thought I would give it to you anyways. You know, I put it together. He's like, yeah. But I said, I know that you don't like gifts. He's like, yeah, I don't like gifts. And I'm like, I don't like surprises. I'm like, okay, well, anyways, here. He's like, oh, well, that's nice. That's sweet of you. I'm like, yeah, okay. That just kind of like turned it all off. That was one of the turning points of that relationship that I was just like, this is not fucking working for me. Like, this is not for me.
See?
When you react in that way, it sounds so bad. I put thought into it. I didn't spend hell of a lot of money, but I put thought. And I, you know, went out of my way, and I had a hard time doing that.
And who gives you a gift out of the blue? Like, to have a partner who's actively thinking about you as they're going out in their daily life, like that's a blessing you have to be very aware of and be grateful for.
Yeah.
But this guy had a whole slew of
red flags.
A whole slew of issues.
And I just blew past all that shit. But it's safe to say, if that person did not give me a gift, like I said, I'd go back to the whole, like, okay, well, we were, like, if we talked about it, like you said earlier, if we talked about it, and then all of a sudden, you just kind of didn't, I would hope that you would be like, oh, you had a reason for it.
That's right, like, you ordered something and it got delayed, or
whatever. Or, like, I didn't think that, you know, it wasn't the right size, or whatever, blah, 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 whatever.
Something.
But, like, to talk about it, and when we're seeing each other the next time and we're exchanging it, and you don't come up with shit, it's like, what the fuck? So, what else are you not telling me, or why? Why did you agree to that, and then all of a sudden flake out?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any times where it's been like I haven't been synced up with the girl that I was with over the holidays.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's always been pretty pretty mutual.
Yeah.
And you figure things out.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely do. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
What notes do I have? Just like the typical, say thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm always very appreciative over little things.
That's right.
There are times when I make excess food and then I pack a little one for you in the morning. So you're like, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's a little something for you. And you're like, oh, yeah, after the chocolate, I'll tear the shit
That's
out.
right.
And it's
You
just
set
like a
me
nice
up.
little thing. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. You set me up with food. Sometimes Natalie will come in the morning and be like, I got this for you. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, stew? Ooh,
Yeah.
mac and cheese?
Or like chili or something.
I mean, you know what? Like, after dating, like, you know, I've dated a Mexican girl, I've dated like a Middle Eastern girl, and like those cultures are so much about community and eating.
Yes.
And Filipinos too,
Yes.
Filipinas too.
Yes.
And so when you like, that's such an like food is such an important love language, and
Yeah.
so when that's part of a subsection of gift giving, and so when somebody goes out of the way to make you something,
Yeah.
that's like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
So when Natalie shows up, she's like, I got you something. I'm like, what is it? And you're, oh, I just, you know, I figured I'd pack you a little bit. I just made you something. And I'm like, oh my god. Well, it's so sweet. And like when people show, like, I remember I went out for a meeting with this production designer and she's like, oh yeah, I knew I was coming to see you. So I made you Rice Krispies. I was like,
Oh, nice.
and she's like, you look stunned. I was like, because that's fucking awesome. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, gifts, it's just when people surprise you,
Yeah.
is you're like, whoa, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But it's
love it.
another way of appreciating somebody too, right?
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
so,
I've told everybody, I'll take a meal, no problem.
yeah.
Like, don't get me a present. Don't get me. My mom was like, oh, what can I make you? Or what can I get you for your birthday? I was like, don't give me anything. I just want your apple pie.
Ooh.
And she's like, no problem.
Mama's
No
specialty.
problem. Well, and it's like, I like that too, because then people, when they're making it for you, they're like infusing it with love
with
to be
love,
figurative.
yes.
And then when you take that nice big slice, you're like, oh, I know they love me because they made this for me. It's just not,
Absolutely.
food is a really nice way to show love.
Oh,
and care.
100%. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, and so, anyways, I hope you guys are all having a Merry Christmas. And
Yes.
if your partner didn't give you a gift or give you a horrible reaction when you gave them their gift, maybe it's time to start asking Santa for a new partner.
Be like, Santa, I was a good girl or boy.
I was a good girl.
deserve
That's right. That's
a
right.
good present next time around, please.
That's right. I need a better person this year. I don't need a lump of coal. Yeah, and we hope you all are having a safe and happy holidays.
Yes.
And
Enjoy.
for those of you not in Canada, not in the snow, and somewhere hot, we hope you enjoy it a lot. Have a margarita for us.
Yes.
And yeah, we're curious. Send us situations that have happened to you guys. Send us other topics to chat about. I mean, 2026, we're gonna be hitting it hard.
Yep.
Get some sponsors going. Get some collaborations.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring some new people in.
Yeah.
We got a few people who are itching to come on the podcast to talk about, whatever. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Yes.
Ta-ta. Oh, hold on. Ta-ta.